What up, family? Larry Hoover, right? We all know that Larry Hoover started the Gangsters Disciples. We know that this organization is a worldwide organization, a strong organization. And we also know, fam, when you're a leader of something this powerful, the people be scared of your control. Now, we know that Jay Prince and Whack 100 have been going back and forth on podcasts and social media platforms about the Larry Hoover case. Reason why: it's a female that was granted the opportunity to go into prison and interview Larry Hoover. Now, the Hoover family and Jay Prince feel like this footage is valuable for Larry Hoover release. Whack 100 is in the play as the assist man for the female that went into prison and got this interview with Larry Hoover. And it's been a back and forth ongoing thing because, and I know the reason why is because Whack 100 presented as a gangster. And Jay Prince and them rather deal with somebody on the business tip and not hip hop politics when it's surrounded around this man freedom. So they feel like they kind of getting extorted out the situation. Whack was even saying that Jay Prince offered $40,000 for the footage, and that wasn't near worth them keeping the footage in the freezer and different stuff. She had paid over hundreds of thousands of dollars just to keep the footage accurate for the day, right? Now, Larry Hoover must have got wind of all this commotion going on. And mind you that when people is talking, just like the Rick Ross song that had Larry, I think I'm Big Meek, Larry Hoover, Whip and Work, Hallelujah. It's connecting Larry Hoover with Whip and Work. So that's not good for the people. They already know he's a strong man. And so when people putting these lyrics with Larry Hoover name in it and putting his name in their mouth, it's making it look bad to the people in the federal and in the states. Now, Larry Hoover took to Sun Times, it's a Chicago newspaper, and Larry Hoover was saying he's no longer a leader, he's no longer a GD, and he want nothing to do with it for now and forever. He made sure that he put that out there. The thing about the game, fam, is that people really love their life, children, and family at the end of the day more than the organization or a game. And that's what's going on with the old man, Mr. Larry Hoover. If you look at it, fam, he changed the name from Growth and Development. He done did everything possible to get grounds to come home. But the fear of him coming home with these people, feeling like it'll be a whole uproar of GDs, you know, that day that he's released. And that's keeping the people from pretty much granting him release like talking about. Now, if the public, GD or whatever, if you even got respect for Mr. Hoover, can keep Larry Hoover name out the mix of any type of rap lyrics, violence, or anything like that, fam, because it's not a good look. And meaning people might not, mean nothing behind it. But at the end of the day, it looked like he's still having control on the world and what's going on, in which that could never be stopped because GD is a worldwide thing. For Mr. Larry Hoover, fam, to put that message out there that he through with the organization that he built, let you know Wisdom come with age, and that man have found God. A lot of people would tell you, hey man, once you down with something, you can't, turn your back on it, this, that. Man, we grow with time. Only a fool will stay the same, fam. And that's why you see these fools getting all this time and getting killed out here in the streets. Warning come before discretion. So at the end of the day, if you represent a GD, you represent a blood, crip, whatever the case might be. It's just like when you first start off and you go to church, right? And you always end up going back there. At the end of the day, this is the same type of thing when it comes to being a man before you was down for whatever you was down for. At a point in your life, you're going to have to come back to being a man, whether it's a child of yours have woke you up, a wreck, a death in your family, your mama getting older, or whatever the case might be. So I'm using this point right here, fam, with Mr. Larry Hoover, with what he's saying about no longer being a leader, no longer being a GD, and want nothing to do with it. It should motivate other people, fam, that think on your own. Everybody is individuals. Never let another man think for you, fam, because God is in control of everything. This quote unquote, how the world moves, you feel me? All this, gangsterism, everything is surrounded around violence, ain't it, fam. We wouldn't put her to do that. And if you look at it, it's more goodness in the world than violence, but we see more violence because people promote the violence the most. But it's a lot of good people out here, fam, and it's a lot of good spirits out here. Just watch who you around. But make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.